Hello friends, I am back again with another session of qualitative analysis. In part 1, we have seen the division of basic radicals in the various groups, right from 0 to group 6. In today's session, we will be discussing the group wise analysis of the basic radicals using the original solution. So, without wasting any time, let me share the screen and we start with the session. Now here you can see on my screen, I have already pasted a table for you. Now this is called qualitative analysis chart. Now in this qualitative analysis chart, you can see the word OS is written. Now we have already discussed in the previous turn that OS means original solution, which is prepared by taking the given salt and dissolving that given salt in either dilute HCl or dilute HNO3 or dilute acetic acid or distilled water, depending upon the solubility of the salt. We choose the solvent and we prepare the original solution. Dilute H2SO4 or conc H2SO4 is not used for preparing the original solution. Now, let's start the session. If we take this original solution and we add dilute HCl to it, and if I'm getting a white precipitate, we have already discussed in the previous turn that dilute HCl is the group reagent of group 1. It is not necessary that group 1 is present, but if you are getting a white precipitate, it indicates the presence of group 1. And then we can always filter the solution and we can go for the testing of lead ion. We filter the solution, precipitate has been kept aside for the testing of lead ion. To the filtrate, we can again start the next group analysis because earlier we used to get a mixture for the group analysis. You never know. They can always repeat the history. They can always start giving again the mixture analysis. Though these days we get a single salt analysis. Now, if to the filtrate we add dilute HCl because we have to maintain the medium acidic. The group reagent of group 2 is H2S gas. I have already told you that we will not use the term add H2S gas. We will use the term pass the H2S gas through the filtrate in which we have added dilute HCl. If I get a black precipitate, it indicates the presence of group 2. If black precipitate we are not getting, that means your group 2 is absent. If the black precipitate we are obtaining, we will always filter the solution and we will keep the precipitate aside for the testing of copper ion. Now, to the filtrate of the second group, we will add the group reagents of the third group, which is your solid NH4Cl and ammonium hydroxide solution in excess. If I get a white precipitate, it indicates the presence of group 3 and we will again filter the solution. Filtrate we will use for the analysis of the fourth group and with the precipitate we will test for aluminum ion. Though your ferric ion is also a possibility to be present in group 3, but for that if your Fe+3 ion is present in group 3, then we will get a reddish brown precipitate. If we get a reddish brown precipitate, that also indicates the presence of group 3, but in that case, we will test for ferric ion. Now, with the filtrate of the third group, we will do the group analysis for the fourth group, where we will again use H2S gas, but now in the basic medium. To make the solution basic, to make the filtrate basic, we will be using NH4Cl solid. We will be adding followed by NH4OH solution in excess, and then we will pass H2S gas through it. If we get a white precipitate, that indicates that your group 4 is present, and in that case, we will be testing for zinc ion. Otherwise, with the filtrate of the fourth group, we will do the group analysis of fifth group. Again, we will make the solution basic by adding solid NH4Cl followed by NH4OH solution and then the group reagent of the this fifth group, that is ammonium carbonate. If we get a white precipitate, that indicates your group 5 is present And then there are three basic radicals in this: barium, strontium, and calcium. We will do the testing of each ion individually. Out of the three, any one ion will show the presence and the other two will show the absence. With the filtrate of the fifth group, we will do the testing of the sixth group, in which again the medium is made more basic by adding solid NH4Cl followed by ammonium hydroxide solution, and the group reagent is disodium hydrogen phosphate. We get a white precipitate. This indicates the presence of group 6, and at the same time, it also indicates the presence of magnesium ion. There is no separate test for magnesium. The group reagent test for the 6th group and the conformation of magnesium ion, the test remains the same. So with this, we have seen that how group wise we will be using our chart to find which group is present. If it is a single salt, the moment we get the precipitate for any of the groups, we will stop our practical there. We will filter the solution, and with the precipitate, we will confirm the cation, or as I said, basic radical present for that group. If it is a mixture analysis, it is a mixture of two salts. Then once one group is confirmed with the filtrate, we will continue till we get the confirmation for the second salt group. I hope this session was fruitful. You all must be now clear with the group wise analysis that how we will proceed with the practical. In my next session, I will be meeting soon, and we will be confirming the test for various basic radicals individually, starting from the 0 group till group 6. Till then, just stay safe and look after your family. Thank you.